On the play, I'm a greedy boy. I probably should not have kept this hand, but it's also necessary versus Greasefang. Yeah, that's fair. Is Clothis actually that good against Greasefang? Because the problem with Clothis against Greasefang is if you play it and they hold up, well, like if you play it and they already have a Barhillion in the graveyard, then what are you really doing at that point, right? Like you pass, then they just play Greasefang and you die, right? Thalia. Alright, well, your turn. I really hope they don't kill one of my Llanowar Elves with a Brutal Cathar. That'd be a little unfortunate. I am okay with that. You can have that one, opponent. I do not care. Top. So, probably a land on top, right? Okay, not bad. Is there any reason to play my Boseiju first? So I can leave back the Caryatid, right? Because they likely put a land on top to be able to cast a Brutal Cathar on my Cavalier. So I want to make sure I have this back to block here. Oh. Nope, never mind, they're just dead. Never mind, they're just dead. Well, we both kept sketchy hands, but I seem to have drawn out of mine a little bit better. That one. This one. This one. Are we done? I think we're done. Now we're gonna play it out. I'll take the Lair. Nah, it's probably better to take Elf, right? I guess I could theoretically miss. Nope, never mind. Why would I ever miss? Why would I ever miss? Alright, you can scoop now if you want. You are allowed to concede the game at any time. Copium, surely they can still win, right? Yeah, turn 5. We're like a turn behind at where I want to be. This is too slow. Could miss. Not that we're dying next turn, but could miss. I think I take double Oath, right? Because Oath finds me ways to keep going. Yeah, I take double Oath here. Brave the Elements. I'm at too high of a life total for Brave to even come close to killing me. Brave is like so far away from lethal. Okay, I don't think I have enough mana to keep going with Chain Veil because of the Thalia. Wait, do I? 5, 10, 12. I need 14. Oh my god, am I 1 mana short? I think I'm 1 mana short. I guess I could just cast another Storm, right? 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, I can just Storm again, right? Never mind. Never mind, they're still dead. Any way to untap is good. Alright. Well, we appear to have bricked. Again, I really don't think it matters, but something tells me it's not going to matter. Alright, I guess you can go. That's all. That's my turn 5. Destructotron, thank you for the 4 months, buddy. Yeah, you know, it's fine. You can be a fan of MH2. I'm okay with it. I accept. I accept you. Is there ever a way for them to win this game regardless of what I do? No. I mean, even if they have Lieutenant plus Brave, it's only... Yeah, it's only 12. Oh, they're gonna let me go off? Love it. I appreciate the opponent for letting me go off King. Alright, I'm gonna untap the Nykthos here in case I hit another untapper. Oh, actually, no, that was bad, because I don't have any Nykthoses left, so I should just do this first. I could just kill them with Karn, but I'm gonna have some fun. Alright, well... Alright, fuck it, I'll just kill them. I guess I'll just kill them now, huh? Fine, I guess I'll just kill you. But I want to kill them the fancy way. Alright, the question is, do they know? Do they know, chat? Actually, I should just activate this first, right? Are they aware? Are they aware? Pretty sure I went through Cataclysm. Yeah, probably, right? Probably went through a Cataclysm. They registered basic planes. Well, I'm saying, do they know about the combo? Do they know that they're dead here? Basically, is what I'm getting at. You know, at least they could F6. Right? At least they could F6. To be fair, I'm like, these game actions don't take that long, but it's about time to make it serious. Spewing mana here, but who cares? Does not matter. Is Walking Ballista Bandit Pioneer? Yeah, Walking Ballista died for Heliod sins. We don't talk about that. They wanted to ask what the combo was, so I'm just going to show them the Pestilent Cauldron. Cauldron. Alright, GG. Walking Ballista died for its own sins. To be fair, I agree. I don't think, like, Walking Ballista would obviously make this deck, like, just out of control. But I think, like, if you're in the conversation where, like, if they eventually get to a point where they decide they want to ban something from mono green, just for a hypothetical sake, say they ban Nykthos. If they ban Nykthos, I think Walking Ballista could come back. And I would love to see Walking Ballista, because I really, really want to play Hardened Scales, but it's just, the Hardened Scales deck is just missing. It's missing Ballista by so much, you know? It's like, the Scales deck is so close, even with the new printing of, like, Quirion Beastcaller, which, by the way, that card was so impressive when I played the Scales deck the last time. It's just, it's so hard to play Scales without Ballista. But boy, would I love to play Scales, so... If they're ever considering about banning a card from mono green, Wizards, if you're watching this, you should probably unban Ballista if you ban a card from mono green. I'm not saying you should unban Ballista and keep mono green the way it is, but... I don't know that I can keep a hand like this in this matchup. I'm gonna go to 6. I think this is better. I'm actually gonna put back Tef. I don't think Tef is that good. Maybe I should keep the Tef because of the Oaths, but... Why is Ballista banned? Ballista bans because of Heliod. Thalia. Just gonna play Troll, I think. Still think if they really want to ban something, they could just go Karn. Is it played in any of your decks? Maybe Moderate Present deck. Wait, they're attacking? They want to ganja me? I mean, deal. Fucking deal. I don't know what this means, but I'm just gonna block. The ganja? That's fine, I have a forest. Why do I care about a ganja? This is just better for me, right? I just have more mana versus a Thalia. That was a little strange. I feel like that was a little strange. Like, I knew it was a ganja, but I just don't care, you know? So, play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could go Tef, Uptick, play Oath. Could also just go Karn. Maybe Karn, Uptick, and then try to set up Boat next turn. I could just Downtick, too. Downtick is a little awkward if they have Values Lieutenant, though, but then I just Boat them and they lose anyways. I don't know if it really matters. I think I'm going to go with the Tef Oath line. It just keeps my Planeswalker at a higher loyalty. I don't know if it matters, but... See your words unspoken. Take a second Nykthos in case I draw Storm, because I might need more mana with the second Nykthos. Double Luminarch Aspirant. Oh no. They try to Mana Tithe forgetting about Thalia. Yeah. Dude, I've done that before. I've had like a Thalion play, I just kind of forgot about it, tried to hold up Brave the Elements. Why I no cast Brave the Elements? Why can't I cast Brave the Elements? I guess the elf is free, right? Elf. Do this. 6 mana. I don't need to play the second Nykthos yet, right? I can just go here. This is how much mana? 11? I think it's exactly enough, right? Yeah, exactly enough. Oh, well in front of me. I'm just gonna get boat. Yep, boat. Yep, boat. Yep, boat. Yep, boat. Alright, you may proceed. Was there a way I could have done that to leave the forest untapped? I think if I had shocked, right? I think if I had shocked, I could have left the... Because I wanted to leave... What I wanted to do was leave this plus this untapped. I feel like there was probably a way to do that. Maybe not. I don't know. Chainveil's a win. Was Chainveil a win there? How much mana did I have? 11? Oh, shit. Yeah, it might have been a win. I think you're right. I think it was a win. I can't count. They're attacking Teferi. Yeah, I think I can't count. I think it might have been a win, right? To 6 Devotion. I think it was a win. I think it just was a win. I'm just dumb. I can't count. Do I double chump block here? Not through Thalia. Well, I don't have to cast spells. After I cast the Chainveil, I no longer have to cast spells. So I can still gain infinite life. Yeah, I think I just let Tef die. And then fire up the boat next turn. Yeah. I think I maybe could have killed them. Again, I don't really think it matters that much. Like, I don't think there's any way out of this for them. But... run in circles... Probably just get Chariot now. Yeah, you got me. I can get the Meteor Golem to flex. Let's just flex on him. Lemon Peppa with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime. Chat, don't forget, if you have Amazon Prime, they give you 1 free sub every month to any streamer of your choice. It's your daily Prime reminder. I'm going through great lengths to not tap this forest. This might have been a bit of a spew, they say. But I think it's fine. This is what we call Yep Death. Yep Death. I'll just wait. I have mana. Yep Death. When's the next donut deck opening? Tomorrow is full, and I don't think we have anybody the week after. I think it's just tomorrow. So it would be next week. Didn't know I have a Prime available this month. Well, there you go. Good use of a Prime sub, in my opinion, at least. I don't have to do this, right? This is 1 mana. All right, whatever. It's dead. Any Balmor tomorrow? No. What are we playing tomorrow? What are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we are doing Niv and Pioneer. And what was the other deck? I have it saved on my desktop. Niv was one of them. I can't remember the other deck. Make a thing. Bless you. Combat. This is lethal. I will attack you. Devaganjo. Containment Priest. Oh, my brother in Christ. My brother in Christ. Alright. You got me. You got me. Resolves. Did Giglio donate for Monoway? No, Giglio did not donate for Monoway. I just played it on my own volition. I told him he didn't have to dono. I was gonna play it eventually, so. Alright, I want to find out what the other deck is tomorrow. I know I have it saved. Alright, what do we got? Okay. Yeah, Legion's Landing is dope. Ooh. I have not played this matchup. I think that we're not favored, but I don't think it's by a lot. I will say we're probably unfavored. Oh, this is the Atarkus command version. We're probably a lot worse against this version, right? Especially against the Atarkus command one, because they're just so much faster. Yeah, like, how the fuck are we beating the start? Alright, I guess I'll take 7. Yeah, we're just super dead. Play my troll, I guess. Yeah, this deck seems sick. The only thing I will say is this deck is kind of rough against Rakdos. I played it a couple of times to the Rakdos side. Okay, that's a good sign. Okay, never mind. They just can't beat a troll. Getting back into competitive Magic. Competitive play at the local level, which Pioneer deck would I suggest I start with? If you're looking to play very competitively, I would recommend either picking up Mono Green or Rakdos Midrange. Those are certainly the 2 best decks in the format. Mono Green stream now? No, well, we've been playing decks in preparation for my RCQ this weekend, so I wanted to try like all of the 3 big decks. So I played Greasefang on Monday, Rakdos yesterday, Mono Green today. Spirits is good too. I don't know what version of Spirits I like the most. I kind of like Blue-White. Get a little bit more power, slightly better mana base than Bant, but more lords than the Mono Blue version, which I think is good. Alright, what am I doing this turn? What am I doing this turn? This is just a setup turn, right? So I can go... Can I Karn for anything this turn? I don't think so. Nykthos. Tap these 2. Haven this. Tap this. Make 5. Yeah, I can't really do anything with Karn. So I think I just dump my hand that isn't Karn and just kind of chill. Tried to run blue at a new LGS and found everyone that plays either Phoenix or Mono Blue is not a fun night. Yeah, the blue-white deck does have some kind of, again, polarizing matchups for sure. I'm gonna enchant the forest, I think. Are there a bunch of Izzet decks cutting Ledger Shredder? I haven't seen that. There Izzet decks cutting Shredder now? I haven't been keeping up with the Izzet decks too much, but it seems kind of crazy to cut that card. Should I attack? Just Giga Chad turn it sideways. Yeah, I don't personally think I've seen Izzet decks cutting Shredders. I haven't seen that personally, but maybe I haven't looked at enough deck lists. Alright, are we dead to command? I'm sure we're dead to command, right? Might also be dead to that. 2, block, 3, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I get a 1? I get a 1, right? I block 2 3s. I think I end up at exactly 1 life. But as the kids say, 1 is not 0. Now the question is, how the hell do I kill them? Is there a kill this turn? I don't think there is. Kiora's not a bad draw, though. I think. The kids definitely do say that, B-Sams. You're just an old man. You don't know. Oh, wait. Is this a heart line? This actually might be a line where I can kill with heart, right? I've never actually done the Heart of Kiran line, but I think this is it. Chat, how do I do the Heart of Kiran line? I've never done it before. I think this is a kill with Heart of Kiran though. But maybe it's not though. Maybe I'm missing something. It has to do with binary code. Yeah, I can't. I'm too stupid for that. Well, I'm gonna make the obvious plays. I'm gonna make a shit ton of mana first. You can't get Hardened Cauldron. Oh, I'm gonna get Chain Veil, and then I'm gonna get Hard, right? Because the Kiora untaps the Chain Veil. Well, the Chain Veil doesn't kill on this board because I'm missing the ability to untap it ad nauseum, which is where the heart comes in, right? Oh, but then I can't get the Cauldron. Weird line is make a bunch of mana, sack your Wolfwillows after making mana. Karn, get restorative burst, get back the Wolfwillows, gain life, have blockers. Is it better to Nykthos first? No, because I can untap the Nykthos now. It ends up being the same thing, right? Alright, I'm gonna screenshot this for Twitter, because I'm sure that somebody on Twitter can figure this out. But I want to ask Twitter after the match to see if there's a kill that I'm missing. I'm sure there's a kill here, and I'm sure I'm not going to be able to find it, but there has to be a kill here, right? There just has to be. 10. Fuck, man. We'll have to use Chainveil. I'm sure it involves Chainveil, right? So I can go Karn, 6 floating. Get all cards from sideboard if you play Veil plus Kiora plus Nykthos and activate Karn Infinity. Well, it's not Infinity because I only get 7 activations of this. This eventually dies. You know what I mean? That's the problem, is this eventually dies. So we go untap here. I guess the elf is free, right? Yeah, the elf is literally free. So then we play Karn. I mean, I know for a fact it's going to involve Karn getting Chainveil, so we can do this, and then we can reassess, right? So we get the Chainveil. We activate said Chainveil. Alright, now what? Now, where do we go? Let's pull back up the sideboard. Okay. Ignore their board. Their board doesn't matter. Untap Chain. That doesn't actually accomplish anything, right? Untapping the Chain? Because I'm not getting mana off of the Nykthos. Oh, maybe I just don't have a kill then. Yeah, maybe I just don't have a kill regardless. Gives one more Karn activation. Kiora untap Chainveil, but then I have to activate the Chainveil again, right? There's gotta be something I'm missing with this Heart of Kiran. There has to be something. I guess the issue with Heart is, like, if I minus Karn for Heart, then I have to untap the Chainveil again, which then I don't have enough mana, right? Or do I? Wait. Hold on. Minus Karn for Heart, play Heart 4 floating. Kiora activate... Oh, wait, this works, right? I just go Heart 4 floating. Kiora untap Chainveil, activate Chainveil 2 floating. Kiora untap Nykthos. Nykthos make mana. Karn... Oh, then I can only uptick with Karn, right? Shit. I think it definitely involves Heart of Kiran, but how does that work, though? So minus Karn, get Heart, play Heart 4 floating, Kiora untap Chainveil 2 floating, or Kiora untap Chainveil, Chainveil activate 2 floating, Kiora then untap Nykthos, then I can't go anywhere because I have no more Kiora activations and I can't untap the Chainveil a 3rd time, right? Get whole. I'm at 1 and they have Arabianap Ruins. I mean, I guess I could just not draw land, but... Yeah, I don't think I can draw a card somehow. Chainveil's 2 to activate. Or no, it's 4. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, okay, I don't have enough mana. For some reason I thought it was 2. Well. In that case... Right, I thought it was 2 to activate for some reason. No, I'm dumb. Chainveil plus Nykthos. Yeah, so I can go Kiora, untap Chainveil, activate Chainveil. Oh, yeah, Kiora, untap Chainveil, activate Chainveil, 2 floating, Kiora, untap Nykthos, make a bunch of mana. But I can't activate Karn a 3rd time at that point, right? I have to Meteor Golem the Ruins? Well, then I'm just dead to the Phoenix Chick. I think the only way I survive is both the Phoenix Chick and hope they don't have a thing. Right? Oh, but they just get the Phoenix Chicken to play tapped and attacking. But then I can crew the boat, right? Or actually, Heart blocks the Phoenix Chick. Right? Heart blocks the Phoenix Chick. Okay, so let's go... Yeah, okay. So in that case, we can go untap Chainveil, activate Chainveil. I guess this was kind of pointless, right? This just gives me an extra Karn activation, but... Yeah. So now I have to minus for Heart of Kiran. Yeah, minus for Heart of Kiran. Plus on nothing. Play Heart, sack a couple Havens. I guess the Havens don't matter because of the... Yeah, maybe sacking Haven's kind of dumb. Oh, actually, no, because sacking Haven gives me a way to crew the Heart if I need it, if I need to. Yeah, whatever. I think I maybe fucked this up. I don't know. Maybe there was a kill there. Minus for boat. Wake up boat with Karn. I guess that was also a line where I could, like, boat something... Because I had an extra Karn activation. I mean, this lets me survive on board. They're dead to basically, 70% of their deck, but... Alright, we're dead. We are dead. I'm going to post this on Twitter. I feel like there was maybe a line there. I'm going to ask Twitter. Is there a kill here? Or... I'm just going to say, is there a kill here? Tweet. I feel like gaining 4 was the play. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to just cast the burst. Because if I just get burst, and I just burst for nothing, just to gain just to gain the life, yeah, maybe that was better. There wasn't a win? I don't know, man. I feel like there was. The point of 3 Karn activations was to animate whenever I fetch. Yeah, true. But then if I'm gonna, like, tap the... If I'm gonna end up tapping the... I'm gonna end up tapping the... Whatever it's called, the thing, then what's the point? This hand kind of sucks. I kind of want to mull this. Yeah, I'm going to ship it. This is better. I don't want to put back any of these cards. I think I put back the Storm the Festival? As crazy as that sounds. Yeah. But, like, if I'm gonna leave the Chain Veil tapped, then what's the point of having the extra Karn activation? Because if I'm ending on the Chain Veil being tapped, it's not actually an extra blocker. I think the correct line was probably just get Restorative Burst to just gain life. Target nothing, gain life, pass, survive a turn, and then go from there next turn. I think that was the correct line. Came in midway through that turn, maybe there's some point for the ending where say I don't think there was a way to win. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I have to go back and check that again. That was a tough game. They have Burning Tree? I always have Burning Tree. Always have the Burning Tree. Okay. Good start from the opponent. Alright, let's go Kiora, untap land, Haven the same land. Alright, we can go off next turn. I browse immediately thought was the game life as well. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Because that gives us the highest likelihood. If we can't kill them that turn, it gives us the highest likelihood of just untapping. I don't really care about that. That's fine. Composure. So I think I'm supposed to leave the Nykthos untapped. So we go 3, 6. And then with the Cav trigger on the stack, I'm going to activate Nykthos in case I draw a second Nykthos. Does that make sense? Well, I didn't. Now what? Didn't mill over a storm either. I can get... I guess the downside was now I can't play Hole. Because I could have just went Forest, activate Nykthos, leave this up. Maybe I got Heart of Kiran. Heart of Kiran's a good blocker, right? Kind of like Heart of Kiran. The only awkward part about Heart of Kiran is it's very easy for them to kill Karn at that point. But if I play Boat, then I can't play the Boat this turn. I think I'm just going to get Heart. I think I like Heart. And the cool thing about Heart of Kiran is it, like, kind of makes their attacks weird. Where now they kind of, if they don't have me dead, they have to try to kill Karn, but they have to lose a lot of stuff in the process, so. Portable Hole could be good. I just didn't have any white mana floating. If I had taken a different line and not floated with the Cav trigger on the stack, I would have been able to cast it, but... Excuse me. Alright, so Karn's dying, which means I can just crew this using the Karn. Oops. Crew using Karn. And I will block the... I'll block these two. So I said you rescue me. Bushwhacker putting in work. Yeah, Bushwhacker's nice. But you see, like, getting the Heart there made it so they had to... They like, forced everything at the Karn, but now we just have, like, good leftovers. Okay, that's annoying. Can Haven this. Did I just make a shit ton of blockers? I guess so, right? 4. Untap here. Wait, I can only make one anyways, right? 4, untap this, 8, 9. Yeah, I can only make one anyways. Good leftovers. Well, I mean, if they didn't have the lava coil, yes, it would have been fine. Alright, whatever. Thank you. Would have been better if they didn't have the fucking lava coil, but... Okay. Cool, they have nothing. That's good. Well, I guess I will make a Yep token. I will attack for 4. Got nothing else to do. Proceed. Are we just gonna kill? Is this heart just gonna go the distance? There's no shot, right? There's no shot I just deal them 20 damage with this Heart of Kiran. Surely there's no way. I guess I take the Boseiju? Because the Boseiju can kill this idiot. To this. Wait, that doesn't make mana. So I guess I have to bin this Kiora this turn, which is fine. Could have done it a slightly different way, but... I guess this way I don't have the thing up to kill this, but just kill it next turn. Can't escape Ragavan in any format, yeah. I didn't see your question. What'd you ask, Aduriel? Do you think it's better to play 2 bridge and 4 Karn, 2 bridge and 2 Karn in a modern Lantern build, or 4 bridge? No, just play 4 bridge. You don't want to play Karn in that deck. You'd rather just have more access to bridge. Because there's just a lot of matchups where you don't really have time for Karn for bridge. That's the issue. Alright, play Kiora. Let's go crew here. Bro, are we actually gonna win the game with this with this Heart of Kiran? There's no way, right? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I just realized something. If they had a Tarkus command, they could have defensively used it, because I didn't activate my Kiora first. Yeah, I should have done that first. I think it'd be better to ban Karn than Nykthos. I don't really... we get that question a lot. I don't really think anything needs to be banned right now. I think Pioneer's just fine. The thing about Mono Green is it's kind of like a checks and balances thing, where Mono Green, I think, keeps a lot of degenerate stuff in check. I mean, it is kind of a degenerate deck, but, like, maybe that's stupid, but I don't know. It's hard to kind of, I guess, quantify what I'm saying, if that makes sense. I'm not very good with words, chat. Not very good with yep words. Are they just dead? Block here. Block here. Wait, no, just kill this thing. Block here. Kill this, take 4. They have no cards in hand, yeah, okay. Boseiju would have cost 1, by the way. Oh, because I had the heart? Yeah, okay. For some reason, I thought it only counted colored legendary creatures, but not colorless ones. We dealt them 20 fucking damage with the Heart of Kiran. Oh, God, how did that happen? I actually thought about cutting the Heart of Kiran before this leaked, before the stream. I don't usually play Heart of Kiran, but... It was 19. Come on, Outer, shut up. I can't. Don't make me ban you, Otter. Actually, it was only 19. Alright, I'm in. Stream unmute.
We're not muted.
You asked for it, Otter. You did, in fact, ask for it. Can we get some Otter jams in the chat? Get some Otter jams in the chat for my boy Otterhouse. I like Otter Jam. That's such a good emote. Nah, you can keep him timed out. It's fine. I accept. Triple Burning Tree. Yeah, Otter Jam is really good. Okay, let's go Haven. Oath. I guess we just take this Nykthos, right? God, taking Nykthos is so risky if they just kill the elf. They have 2 cards in hand. What's the likelihood they kill our elf next turn, chat? Because if I expect them to have a removal spell for elf, it's probably better to take troll. But how greedy do I want to get? I mean, there's like a good chance that Cav finds Nykthos anyways, right? I'm going to take the troll. I think it's a little safe. Maybe it's playing too safe, but... Yeah, and it's like, well, I mean, they have Lava Coil, Brittany. That's the thing. Is they showed us Lava Coil last game. So, like, if there's a situation where they, like, kill my elf this turn... Okay, that's kind of the same thing as killing my elf. Where they, like, kill my elf this turn, then I play troll, then they just Lava Coil it. Then, like, I'm still kind of in a shitty spot, but... Yeah, if they don't have coil, then it's fine, but... Mono, okay. Yeah, like, imagine if I had taken the Nykthos. I would have had nothing to do that turn. Just, like, so fucked. Okay. Attack me for 2. We'll take 2. That's fine. Go to 7. I guess we just Cav and shields up. They have 1 card, 2 blockers. Probably not dead. Well, we're dead to a Tarkus command, but... Yeah, I'm just gonna play Cav. Can't really do anything else. Oh. Well. Shit. Your turn, I guess. Didn't even hit any land it to cast the storm next turn. That's kind of a disaster. That is kind of a disaster. Even just like a forest. Just to cast a storm next turn. Not even greedy. We are dead to a Tarkus command. But that's going to be the case, you know, the entirety of the rest of the game, so... we're not dead to that. It's unfortunate that we have to block the troll, though. Yeah, right? We have to block the troll. Because if I block Swift Spear, I take 7. That sucks. Yeah. Alright, I'm at 2. I think it has to be Nykthos, right? I think Nykthos is the only way I get out of this. That is indeed not a Nykthos. If I play Troll, they flip this. 3 blockers. Block, take 2. Kiora, untap, Troll. Nothing I can hit. Alright. Asking that person what their source is. Cluster Fox! Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. Yeah, can you show your work, please? Made a short from a kill. Yeah, I thought that too. Like, I stared at it for so long, Levi, and I was like, I have to be missing something. I have to be missing something. And then I think I realized that I think I thought, I did the math and I thought it was 2 mana short with the second activation, because I did a couple of loops where I went like, get Chain Veil, activate Chain Veil, untap it with Kiora, but I just ended up being short, so. But I feel like we're not far off from winning that game. A lot of subs today. Thank you guys for all the support. Really appreciate you. Much love. Would not be here without you guys. That is a Savai Triome. Yep, Triome. Yeah, Kiora doesn't have infinite activations. It can only go a couple times. So again, I don't think we're that far off of having a kill there, but I think we're just far off enough. Oh, this is this deck, okay. No reason not to Haven first, right? I guess the reason to not Haven first is if I wanted to save the Boseiju, but... Now is a devil or angel away. Can't wait for a Martyr deck that doesn't suck. I know that Plechow has been in the Discord as well, working on some iterations of this deck, but basically what it is, I don't know if this is what they're playing, but the idea that we had was like Braids with Doom Foretold and Demonic Pact. Okay, that's not what they're playing. They're playing something different. No reason to play Nykthos first, right? I mean, I guess they know about the Nykthos, but that is not a payoff. Payoff not acquired. I don't think I should sack the Haven yet. Yeah, I'm not going to sack the Haven yet. Alright, 5 ball. It's a good rule of thumb. With only 1 copy of Kiora Karn with between 7 to 10 devotion, the sum of devotion plus floating mana needs to be 28, triple activate. 28 for Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, that is good. That is good. I gotcha. I think I pick up what you're putting down now. So this is the enigmatic deck. Okay. So I guess they're gonna sack Trial to get Skyclave and kill a troll, probably. Is that even good enough, though? I mean, if we find a payoff, it's not gonna be good enough, but we do kind of need a payoff. We're out of gas here. About half of our deck is good draws. Oh yeah, they could just do that, right? That's really bad. Right, that's bad. Ooh, not a payoff. Not a payoff. Sick. All right, you can go. That's like a payoff? Yeah, it's pretty much a payoff. Sarah Paragon. They can cast the Trial from the graveyard even with the fires, right? This doesn't specify from hand. Yeah, okay. I guess it's better to keep the elves, right? I think. I don't know. We're super dead. It doesn't really matter. Needed to not brick for one turn. And they just forgore the Yorion? They forgore. Well, I mean, they can just copy the Deputy. They play Clone in their deck. They just clone Deputy, kill the elves. I guess I can still cast Storm. But it's probably not even good enough at this point. Oh. Okay. So... just to pick up Trial? That's kind of weird. Okay. I don't get it. Storm. It's not Storm, but it's pretty fucking close. Question is, do I activate Nykthos first? I think I have to, right? In order to have 2 mana floating after the Cav. Because this is 4 Devotion. So we go... This is 4, 5, play Cav. Yeah, play Cav. Draw a card first. Brick. Millstorm. It's kind of the perfects. Kind of the perfects. That's 7. Untap here. Now the other question is, do I play the other Kiora first? This is 12. So if I play the other Kiora, I go down to 9, down to 7, up to 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. So it's only plus 3. So it's only plus 3 mana. I don't think it's worth it to play the Kiora first, right? I don't think so. I feel like we will. As long as we hit a way to untap them, we're fine. Yeah, like this is kind of perfect. Because this can untap the Nykthos as well. Take this. We hit a Storm. Perfect. So now we go untap this and this. Activate. Play Storm. Take Karn. Take Troll. This is just lethal, right? This should be lethal. Because now I can go play second Kiora. Keep the new Kiora. Untap the Nykthos. Activate. Get the Chain Veil. Yeah, this should be infinite. That should be the game. Untap these 3. Activate. Activate. Alright, we did it, chat. We did it! Turn 6, by the way. We have assembled the combination. Not red. Not red, I said. Now we have reached the boring part of this game. Where we get to click a bunch. Yep, click, yep, click, yep, click, yep, click. Oh, I missed a mana. Oh, they're not going to make me click. Let's go. Let's go! I won't play Pioneer without 4 deck experience my sideboard. Fuck mono green. Yeah. Yeah. I know. A lot of people don't like it. I mean, here's the thing, right? For every one of those games, like, this deck does have a fail rate. As much as people, like, again, I've said this ad nauseum today. It's like people seem to only remember the games where they just get completely shit on. They don't remember the games where their opponent has to mulligan to 5 because their deck has, 14, 22 cards that cost 3 or more mana and only 21 lands. Like, this deck has a very, reasonably high fail rate. It has a reasonably high fail rate. It's, pretty easy to disrupt if you just load up on, cheap interaction. I don't know. I think it's a little overblown, and people just only seem to remember the games where they just get, turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Kiora, turn 3 Cav, where, if you don't interact with them, no shit. Any deck's gonna beat you when you don't interact with their first 2 plays. What are you complaining about? Just put more fucking removal in your deck. It's I don't get it. There's a reason Red Black just runs 4 extinction events. Yeah, that too. It's you can build the sideboard to have a good matchup against mono green. Yeah, I don't know how reliable is MTG Goldfish data, but apparently, according to Goldfish, it only has a 51% win rate. Wouldn't be too upset against mono green if Troll or Cav were big ass booties that help ramp. I think the biggest, the most annoying part about mono green is the fact that Old Growth Troll comes back into play. I think if it was just a 3-mana 4/4 that, I'm trying to think of the way you would word it differently, but I feel like Old Growth Troll should not come back, right? But I guess if they would just play some other 3-drop instead. I don't know, but Karn is a messed up magic card and Nykthos is a messed up magic card. I'm not disagreeing with you, but the thing is, you have to work pretty hard to make those cards good. They're not just good by themselves. You have to build your entire deck around it, and a lot of things have to go right in a lot of different situations. So, while I agree with you, this deck has some really insane draws, it also has draws that don't do anything. Or maybe if it, came back into play but didn't ramp you. I don't know. It's weird. Back to Jadelight. Dude, I miss the days where these decks played Jadelight. I love that card. Young Dingo, thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate you. Hope you had a good one. Welcome, welcome. We're playing everybody's favorite deck, Mono Green, Devotion, and Pioneer. I know everybody loves Mono Green, so if you love Mono Green and you're new to the stream, don't forget to hit that follow button. And if you would ever be so inclined to smash that Twitch Prime button if you have your Prime sub available, now's a good time to do that. Keeping the Devotion after you kill is the gross part. Exactly, yes. So what if it just okay, what if it was 3-mana 4/4, but when it died, it made... What if it just said when it died, put a Manalith into play? Just an artifact that taps for any color. No Devotion, just makes a mana, right? What do you think about that? Does that sound more of an interesting card? I don't know if that's the best way to word it, but you know what I mean. Oh, they F6'd. Oops. Can I get and a whoop? And a whoop? And a whoop? Does it all simply end? Do I want to get Needle here? What am I even needling? I don't really know. What do I needle against the Incarnation deck? I don't think there's any good targets. What did they reveal? They revealed a land. I just got, Bankbuster or something. I don't even know. Maybe just get Cauldron in case they kill Karn. I don't really know. I'm gonna minus. I don't know what I'm getting, but I'll just get the Cauldron. I feel like when in doubt, you just get the Cauldron. Kenrith? Reflection. What's up, Will? Yeah, I guess Reflection's reasonable. Kenrith, too. But I don't know if I'm ever needling Kenrith. Reflection's probably the more reasonable one. Because, if you needle Kenrith is only a 1-of. So if you needle Kenrith, they're just never going to get it, right? Whereas, they're more likely to just draw the Fable. Archon of Emeria. Well, I guess it's boat time. Not throwing stones. Can I boat and Cav? No shot, right? Yeah, there's no shot I can do both. Alright, we'll just boat. Play this tapped, I guess? I'm actually gonna hold up the Boseiju this turn, though. Because if they play Incarnation, or if they go, Fire's Incarnation, I can just Boseiju them and they lose the game, so... I'm doing okay, Will. I'm doing okay. Doing some RCQ testing. Playing all of the good decks, as it were. Played some Greasefang on Monday, some Rakdos mid yesterday, some Mono Green today. I 5-0'd with Rakdos, so I guess I should play that deck, huh? I do think Rakdos is the deck that I'm going to play. I just think that I have way more agency playing Rakdos than playing this deck. I think this deck is maybe a little bit better, but I think it's close enough that I'd rather just, like, try to leverage my play skill a little bit, and I think I can do that pretty effectively with Rakdos. Okay. Alright, so they're just dead, right? Just Boseiju the land in a turn. We call this Yep Death. Then they got Test Phoenix. Well, no, because tomorrow... So the schedule for the next couple of days... Tomorrow is donation decks. Friday I'm off, and then Saturday's the RCQ. This is the last RCQ, by the way. As the kids say, you only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Why am I casting spells? I don't know. I'm just going to kill them. I don't know why I'm casting spells. But yeah, this is my last RCQ. I only got one left. Alright, yep, death. Yep, death. Yeah, I'm gonna LCQ either way. Like, I've already booked the trip. I'm going to go regardless. So probably fine. I could probably do that. On the draw, but I keep this one lander. I kept 7. I don't like this hand. I don't love this hand, but I think it's better. Just a little bit. It's gonna be my first. I'm super well tested with Boros. I'm still afraid of missing some random DQ. Some random DQ or something. Nah, you don't worry about that. Judges are great. Judges are there to help you, you know? They're not there to just, like, they're not out to disqualify you. Ah, yes, a matchup we can't win. This is why I don't want to play mono green. Yeah, it's really hard to get disqualified accidentally. If you mess up your deck list, you're not going to get disqualified. It's going to suck, but you're not going to get disqualified. Only if you're the judge, Pat. Only if you're the judge. I think Bant's a solid matchup. Really? I feel like any deck that has the card Spectral Sailor is just completely unwinnable. I mean, it's better than Mono Blue, I'll give you that, but it's not. I don't think it's a good matchup. Far from it. Yeah, this looks like blue-white. Well, I think I just have to jam and get boat and just hope they don't have anything, right? Like, there's never a world where I don't play the Karn here, right? Like, I just have to. Yeah, they probably have Spell Queller, but just, like, freeze up my mana in case I draw a good card next turn. So, Bant plays no counters. Yeah, they play no counters. No, they also have Spell Queller. Both Bant and Blue-White have Spell Queller. This card's so fucking sick. Spell Queller isn't a counter. Yeah. I think Mono Blue's bad because of Counter Magic and Obsession. Well, yeah, that's true. But, like, this deck also just goes wider. They just have 8 Lords. They kill you much faster. The Mono Blue deck is a bad matchup, but the thing that I found against Mono Blue is that their clock isn't that good. They give you a lot more time. This deck does not give you that kind of time. Just gonna hope I draw a relevant card and hope that I'm not dead, but probably am. I think if I had to rank the 3 matchups, I would say Bant is probably the best. I don't even know. I think this matchup, like specifically just blue-white, this matchup is probably worse than Mono Blue, I think. Like, they're both bad, but I think this is worse. What's happened to me when I tried Mono Green at RCQs? I would just face aggro and lose. Last Pioneer RCQ I went to 401, less than top 8 with Rakdos. Won the next Modern RCQ this past weekend. Congratulations, with 4-color Traverse in my hometown LGS, which is cool. Pioneer in Atlanta, definitely should play Rakdos. A lot of people play at RCQs. Yeah. There's I mean, I think my RCQ meta, I'm going to keep this, by the way. My RCQ meta, I feel like, is pretty evenly split between, like, I would say, on average, probably about, like, I would say, this is just ballpark numbers, but, like, 25% Rakdos, 20% Mono Green, maybe, like, 8 to 10% Phoenix, and then, you know, the random other decks, as it were. But no portables. No, they're there for Karn. I have 2 in my sideboard, and the reason I have 2 is because sometimes you want a Karn for a second one, but you never board them in. I have been thinking about playing 4 of these in the sideboard with the intention of boarding in 3 in these kinds of matchups. I don't know if that's good, though. What do you guys think about that? I've tried it a couple of times. I don't know. Like, what are you cutting against them at that point? I guess you can cut Teferi. Teferi's kind of mid. All right, what do we do this turn? I have an opportunity to resolve a card. I don't want to just get a land. Man. Do you shave Karns? Yeah, but Karn gets both, though. How do you cast Pestilent cards when you gain infinite life? So when you have infinite life, you most likely, if you're going through the Chainville, you have infinite activations of Planeswalkers, so you can search for Bankbuster, activate it a couple of times with untapping it with Kiora, make a treasure, and that's your black mana. Yeah, actually, oddly enough, I think Karn for land is like my best play, which is kind of weird, but I think I kind of have to. It just sucks that they have Geistlight Snare, but like I don't really have a good line against that. I can't Kiora plus Troll. If I could play Teferi, I probably would, but I obviously can't play Teferi. Karn for boat means they can't tap out. If I Karn for boat and miss on land, it's kind of dicey. But maybe that's like higher upside. Karn for boat pass, but like they're just gonna hold up a counter spell anyways, you know. Or they just didn't draw a land and they lose the game. That'd be nice if they just pass. Come on, just pass. Yeah. All right. Well, we won the game anyways, so. We won the game anyways. So, go next. All right, nice. We both kept sketchy one-landers. The thing is, I play cards that tap for mana, and they don't. This hand's fine, I think. I mean, I'm gonna keep it. I half expected them to hit Karn. What do you mean? Oh, for them to attack Karn? Maybe. I mean, obviously, if they drew a land, they would have attacked Karn, but... I'm gonna pay 2 life here, because keeping Boseiju is maybe relevant if I, like... There are some situations where you want to Boseiju their Curious Obsession. Oh, that's really good for me. Them not having 1-drop Curious. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, I'm definitely jamming Kiora now. I was gonna say, I'm probably jamming Kiora anyways, but... 100% jamming it now. This is pretty good for us. Player on Deputy of Detention. Obviously drew the second Boseiju, which is super awkward, but... I guess attention on that decision is, do I draw land? Yeah, well, like I said, if they already drew a land for turn, then them attacking Karn is fine. They just attack Karn, hold up Gaslight Snare. But if they didn't draw land... Oh, right, but they had to play the Curious to get the 3rd power. Yeah, I see what you're saying, I gotcha. Yeah, because they had to play they had to play the Curious. I see what you're saying. No, I mean, if you're casting the second Curious, you definitely go face there. Like, if they draw a land, they're in a pretty good spot. Because I'm sure their hand was just 17,000 counterspells. Upkeep tap. Do I Lotus Petal the second Boseiju here? It allows me to go Troll plus Elf. Because I kind of have to play the Elf this turn, and if I'm not playing the Boseiju, I'm just playing Elf Pass. I really don't like Elf Pass. I don't like Elf Pass. This, like, also puts a little bit of pressure on them, to the point where if they're not attacking and they're planning on just tapping all my elves, then, you know, we could kind of just dunk on them a little bit with this. Okay. You talk about Teferi versus Sky Sovereign main between rounds. I can talk about it now. The thing about Teferi is Teferi bails you out of so many different spots, specifically because of the fact that it is another way. It not only is a combo piece, like, almost in and of itself, but it's also just another way... Okay, so they have Gaslight Snare. It's like another way to untap your Nykthos, which when you're hitting storms is kind of massive. I think not playing Teferi is kind of crazy. I saw Stainerson played main deck boat, and I think that's insane. Teferi's way too good. Alright, what are we... Man, I almost want to jam the Karn into Gaslight Snare. Like, they obviously have it, but I can't not play a spell this turn, so it's just like, which card do I want them to counter the most? Well, actually, that's bad, right? Because if I play Karn, they probably just let it resolve, and then I time walk myself, and they just counter the boat next turn anyways, right? The problem with going to attacks is, well, they should have probably tapped one of my elves anyways, but if I go to combat, they're going to just tap my elf, so I have to play Cav first. Yeah, we're super dead. Well, they didn't activate, so I guess I'll attack. Oh, that was bad, because now I'm trading 4 for 3. I shouldn't have attacked. But yeah, that was pretty much the reason. The other thing that Teferi does, there's actually a line where you can kill with only, I think it's 4 devotion. So if you have Nykthos with a Haven on it, and you have, I think it's 4 total devotion. If you, each time you activate the Nykthos, you're generating an extra mana with the Haven. So all you need is like Teferi, Karn, and a Nykthos with like basically nothing else. And I think I don't know if it's 4 or 5 devotion. I can't remember, but it's not that many devotion. But basically, you set that up, and with the Chain Veil, it lets you go infinite without having that much devotion, which is like super important. And the life gain off Teferi is good too. I don't think there's a line that kills there, but that's like such a weird situation. I really hate this hand. Okay, this is better. Put back the second layer. Keeping a forest in case I draw Old Growth Troll, I think, is better than the second layer. Need a cheat sheet to play this deck? Yeah. There's no way on the turn you posted. That's what I thought, Cedric. I looked at it, I stared at it for like 5 minutes, and I couldn't find it. I thought I was missing something, but I don't think there is a win. I don't think we're that far off of a win, but... Oh yeah, this is for the prediction chat, by the way. Prediction is on the line. Chain to the rocks. Just play double elf here, right? Yeah, double elf is higher upside in case if they don't kill the elf, I can just jam Cav. What you can do is end the turn with Chain Veil and play and gain life. Yeah. Basically, I did all of that stuff. The only thing that I forgot to do was gain life. So, I forgot the most important part, and then I just died to Ravenette Ruins. I basically did everything except gain life. I'm just playing Cav here, right? Yeah, I did Lost. Wondering if I should go for Incarnation or your Berkey deck list. I don't know, the Berkey deck is sweet, but I think the Incarnation deck is really good. I'm just gonna jam Cav. I like the Incarnation deck quite a bit. I think this matchup is kind of tough for Incarnation, but as long as you can dodge this matchup, I think everything else feels pretty good. Like, you shit on Rakdos with the Incarnation deck. So it's basically Incarnation versus the top 2 decks. It's like, you're bad against Green, you're good against Rakdos. But I think you're a lot better against, like, the more random decks. Just, like, random creature piles, because you have, like, Chain of the Rocks and Incarnation for, Skyclave Apparitions and such like that, so. Any Cavs fans here? I think there is one specific Cavs fan in the chat. Does anybody have any idea of who that Cavs fan might be? I'm a fan of the Cav. I shat on you with mono green. Feels bad, man. Yes, you do like Cavalier of Thorns a lot. Oh, man. Ley line binding. Get the binder. I will declare no blocks. No blocks have been declared. Okay, that's not good. Alright, let's run it back. That's better. I like that. That one's good. 4. So I can Karn for a 2. Sure, that's fine. 2 what I want to get against them. Funnily enough, if I had a Grafdigger's Cage on my sideboard, this is where I would get it, but because Grafdigger's Cage stops... They put a card on top? No, they went bottom. Cage stops Incarnation. I got Bankbuster. Bustin' the bank. What's up, Torborg? Yeah, I love Pioneer. Any Gifkins fans in the chat? I guess if I get Bankbuster, I can't really protect the Karn. So whatever I get, I probably have to play Caryatid regardless to block. So maybe I just get Boat. I think Boat's pretty good against most of the stuff they could get off Incarnation, right? Well, no, that's not true, because they can sack Binding for a 7. What 7 did they get, though? Like, Agent of Treachery? But the Boat's not even that bad against the Agent. I'm just going to get Boat like Gary did, I think. Because I think having the Boat for next turn is pretty important. Golem to get back Cav. Golem blow up Binding. The thing about Golem is, well, I guess I have enough Devotion in play to cast the Golem before, yeah, maybe Golem's better. It's kind of close. I was smushing Enigmatic earlier this week with Green-Black midrange, because Chariot and Satyr Wayfinder lines up super well versus their removal. Yeah, their deck is pretty hard. Their deck is like, it's not easy for them to deal with vehicles specifically, because they're like on mono chains and stuff. Oh, well, that's game. That is. And that is. I'm just going to fire it off. I don't think there's really any point in doing anything else first. I guess I could minus Karn first, but meh. Kiora, Cav. Do this, draw a card, you are dead. Ooh. You don't say, huh? 1, 2, activate. This is just a yep button stream now. We are now just clicking yep buttons until my opponent scoops the game. Any button mashers in the chat? Again, any button mashers? You had to go and ruin it. This one. My film will never be on again. Then it was worth it fucking Jocelyn. God, this deck's gas. This deck is just gas. No Teferi, by the way, but this is a kill though, right? Because I can just do the, yeah, I can do the. Do I have enough devotion? I should have enough devotion. I can do the cool loop, the cauldron thing. You know what I'm talking about? The thingy with the cauldron and the stuff and the things. You know what I'm talking about. This one. Untap. I activate my card. I will activate this card. I will get the cauldron. I will cast the cauldron. Is it faster to do Teferi? I don't know, man. Whatever, I'm just gonna do this. Keep this one. You're dead. You can stop playing now. You've lost the game. You have officially lost the game. And she gave you it. Turns out making 20 green mana is good. Yeah. I was unaware. Yeah, you know. We do the things here. We do the things. You have lost the game. Yeah. Do we have enough green mana? I don't know if we do. Finale would speed it up for Moto. Yeah, but the thing is, you have to draw the finale because you can't mill over it and still do the thing. So it's like you just have to naturally draw it, which I guess is fine, but gave you hand. I'm just gonna type in chat. I'm not gonna misclick. I'm not gonna misclick opponent. It's not gonna happen. In paper, you could present. Yes, this is an infinite loop. This is infinite mana, infinite life. And then I'll eventually kill them with a hardcast Pestilent Cauldron. Now Chuka with the misclick, yeah. Bet you didn't see that one coming, huh? Oh, how the tables have turned. Maybe tell them Gary does black mana. Gary did for black mana. They seem to just be off it, so I don't know. They just want to time me out. That's fine. I get it. I get it. Look, it is kind of frustrating to play against mono greens, so if you're only out as time your opponent out, I get it, you know? I get it. I get it. It's fine. Oh, how the turntables. I get it. I get it. How much life have I gained, chat? Anybody keeping track in chat? How much life have I gained this turn is the question. At what point are they dead? I can just untap the thing anyways, right? Like, I can just untap the cauldron, so it's fine. Probably doesn't matter. At least 2 has been called. Yeah. At least 2 life. I can actually untap it a 3rd time, too, right? Alright, this should be enough. This should be enough. I think? No, I'll keep going. I think it might be enough, but I'm just paranoid, so... Definitely not 45. Well, I can untap it with Kiora, so I only have to get halfway there. Oops. What devotion would you need for mana neutral? 14. Yeah, 14. Alright, this should be enough. This should be enough. You're gonna let me see your whole deck? You're gonna show me your entire deck, huh? I guess they probably just bounced, huh? They probably just bounced. Well, if you're gonna show me your deck, I guess I'll take a look. Coma, Sarah Paragon. They are Incarnation. Fable. Binding. Okay, nothing too fancy. They have Coma and Titan of Industry. Good to know. They showed me their deck. Sometimes you get banned for that. Especially if you do that on Twitch. I gain at least 30. Yeah. Use Bankbuster for Black Mana of Caryatid isn't there. Yeah, so essentially what you can do in situations like that, if you don't have Caryatid, you can eventually, on the last loop, you can Restorative Burst for double Karn. And then you go, or I guess no, you double, well, yeah, so it's weird. You have to like get Karn, and then I think you get double Kiora. No, it doesn't work. There's some way you can do it where you can eventually keep looping them and just go like Bankbuster, Kiora, untap, activate Bankbuster, Karn, Restorative Burst, kind of like keep that loop going eventually. If you could lock in that opener for every game one of a tournament, would I? What, this hand? Yeah, of course. This hand's fucking nuts. I think, I don't know if I want to play into Anger of the Gods. It's a little sus, huh? Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. They don't have it. They don't have the anger. There's no shot they have anger. Yeah, nice mana base. Casting Fable? I don't think that's gonna do it. Aww. I drew the wrong land. If I Oath into a second Nykthos, I can play Storm. I guess I'll accept that. I guess I will accept that. Oh wait, could I have Stormed anyways? Can I just not count? 1, 2, 4, 5. No, I was 1 short, right? I was 1 short. So, I think what I'm going to do... I think I'm going to go tap these 2, tap this, play Karn, down tick, get boat, play tap land, pass, and then this can block the Goblin Shaman token. I think I like that. Yeah, I just want to get the boat. So get the boat, play this, and then we have this to block the Goblin Shaman tokens. So they can't get our Karn. I think I like that. 1 short no matter how you slice it. Yeah, because I drew the Lair. If this was an untapped land, I could have cast it, but... Yeah, 1 short regardless. And before now they anger. Well, I mean, if they anger, they still can't get to the Karn, right? And they still... This treasure doesn't do anything. That's the important part. Is this treasure is offline. Yeah, they binding Karn. That's why I wanted to get the boat there. But now I could just go Elf into activate Nykthos for Storm, I think. So we go here. 5, 6. I have like Disdainful Stroke or something. No Disdainful Stroke. I have not played a land yet, correct? So I can take Cav Nykthos. I don't think I've played a land yet. Also, the Cav can find a land anyways, but... Maybe I get greedy there and just take Cav plus... Yeah. We have another Binding? Whatever. Whatever. Oh shit, I missed. It doesn't matter. Just cast Boat. Alright, your turn. Good luck. Plot twist. I mean, they're still super dead. Like, even if they... What 7 could they even get? Maybe Coma beats me? I don't even know if it does, to be honest with you. Not even convinced that Incarnation into Coma beats me. Let's call this deck Mono Green Storm. That's what it is. It's a Mono Green combo deck. It's not a ramp deck, it's a combo deck. Farewell. Well, they couldn't cast Farewell this turn, but yeah, I guess Farewell would be good. Their deck doesn't play Farewell, though. They have a lot of enchantments. I don't think their deck plays Farewell. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I can play the Storm, so let's do that. Let's go play Troll. Let's go activate Nykthos. Cast Storm. See where we go from there. Have I played a land yet? I don't think I did, right? Let's scroll down here. Turn 5. No, I have not played a land yet, so I can take Tef Land. Tef Land lets me keep going, I think. Did I know Coma could sack Yorion? Oh, get it? What creature type is Yorion? Alright, so let's go here. Cancel. Hold on. Untap these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I can't flashback Storm, huh? But we can go here. And then we can go here. Try to spike something off the Oath. Oh, that does it. That'll do. That will certainly do. This deck is so stupid. Well, I guess I'm stuck, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. 1 floating. But if I take Kiora and land, I don't have enough to Storm, right? Oh. They didn't want to play anymore. Alright, fine. They did not want to play anymore. I don't blame them, you know. They no longer are participating. Let's open our chest. We got 2 chests, because I didn't open the petty chest from last league. 2 chests! Bunch of Garbaggio. 130 play points and 2 chests is not bad. Alright, so yeah, that concludes our RCQ testing for the last couple of days. I mean, we 3-2'd both leagues, we lost to the decks that we would expect to lose to, and I don't know, like, this deck is really powerful. I just really think that I want to play Rakdos in the RCQ. I think that both decks are pretty respectable. I don't really think you can go wrong with playing either of them. I just think that this deck has a somewhat decent fail rate, and also just, like, completely polarized matchups that you just can't possibly win. So, and I think Rakdos is, like, not necessarily in the same vein. I don't think Rakdos is, like, 0% against anything, and, yeah, but I'm gonna...